Gee, that's a costly error. Come out on the backpacking trail and not register. Come out 3 miles, see a sign that says turn around and go back. I am registered. So it's the first law of gorge hiking. First you go down, and then you go up. And right now, we're doing us some down. Man, I gotta have hiking poles when I do this stuff. It's easy on the knees. And when I get to the up portion, then I can use my arms. They help a lot. But the up portion's a ways away, because we got a fair bit of down left to do. So I've stopped here at this little stream, get some water using Aqua Mira. I've got a couple of liters there. The mixture is just about ready to go. Not sure that I'll drink it, only if I have to. I'm getting a bit peckish, so I didn't have much breakfast this morning, just Pop-Tarts and some tea. So what I've made up here is I brought some tortillas and some tuna and some cheese. So I'm going to wrap this up and have me some lunch. So my son, the Heberphonetic crab hamster, came to the park ranger here and asked if he had any ideas that he might do for his Boy Scout Eagle project, which involves the Eagle candidate organizing a bunch of boys to do some service project. So the forester said, sure. He brought us out here and he said, showed us this steep chunk of trail here, and said perhaps you could put in some steps. So when he first talked about that, it was in context of having some 2-foot sections of railroad tie and rebar brought out here and then dug into the side of the trail. And the thought of organizing a bunch of boys to carry railroad ties through this trail for I don't know how long from any given road seemed sort of daunting. But then the fellow told us, oh, not to worry, that they would provide all the materials at the site. They would provide the tools. And so we just walked out here, and there it all was. He had come back here with some off-road vehicle and put it all off. And there we go. As fine a piece of civil engineering as you're ever going to see come out of a 17-year-old. So we came out here, and the ranger told the story of a tour of this trail that he was leading. And there was a man who was fit for the trail with a wife who was not. And they came to this particular hill. And the woman directs the husband to the front to help pull her up the hill, which was proving to be problematic. And so the husband says to the ranger, get behind her and push. Well, the ranger related that he was not going there, and he didn't. Somehow, they got her up the hill without the ranger pushing from behind. Well, but as you can see, this is a pretty steep bit of business here, and the steps that the hamster put in are very much appreciated. Okay, well, we're going to be leaving this section of the trail pretty soon and be seeing cornfields just like you would expect in Illinois. Stay tuned. So I can tell we must be getting close to the road now. There's a bench on the trail, and down the trail a piece there's some stairs with handrails, wooden handrails. So signs of civilization. Soon we'll emerge and see cornfields. So finished now a fairly rugged back portion of the trail. Now we've reached civilization. We got a road. The trail crosses the road, goes out next to those promised cornfields. There's a cornfield, as promised. One of the reasons I think that I'll not drink that water that I took from the stream is that this is agriculture. Agriculture uses fertilizer. Fertilizer can get into runoff. We're a bit too close to this field. So my hope is that there's a fast faucet at a camp office down the way, a mile or two. So we'll see. If I have to, I'll just go thirsty. Huzzah, I found the camp office, and look, there's outdoor water, but nothing. Plan B. There it is, Plan B. Works for me. I just have 3 or 4 miles left to go. I think I can probably fuel that by Mountain Dew. I sat down here to have some more lunch. It looks like I've got some live entertainment. Some geese. Lunch round 2 is a lot like lunch round 1, except I'm adding bacon. Did I ever mention that everything's better with bacon on it? So we'll depart civilization for a little while. Head back into the western side of the backpacking trail. Looks to be about 3 miles. I don't think that I've done this section before. Mostly I've stuck to the rugged stuff that I've done already. So perhaps this will be an easy stroll. So this side of the trail started off easy. We had paths that were on grass, well mowed. It has gotten a bit wilder, although we are fairly close to civilization. I'm just watching a minivan go by there. I know there's a campground that's around here someplace. But picturally, it's really quite nice. Enjoying the last leg. So now I've emerged into something that's called a nature center, where we've got a turkey on display. And near him, a hawk. So Eureka! I have found it. Just emerged from that trail there, seeing this road. My car's back up that way a piece, perhaps a 20-minute walk. The campsite I was at, down that way a piece. It's now just 2 o'clock. I was out on the trail for 6 hours. The GPS tells me I went 11.3 miles. That extra mileage was due to a circumference tour I made up at that nature center. The trail clearly went in. There was no marked trail clearly out. And so I had to do a circumference looking, and then since there was no other options but a road, I took the road, and about 100 yards down the road I picked up the signs for the backpacking trail once again. Dang, you know what? I've earned a nap. Let's go have a hammock nap. And so it comes to an end. Has to rate as one of my better earned naps, I think. So a little snooze time, then back up to the car, head on home, shower, and then some video editing. Bye.